This is my backwards groundhog. Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. So I hope that you enjoyed our 2-on-2 tournament last week at Terminal 23 with a surprise appearance by Mr. Carmelo Anthony himself. And after the tournament, I got a chance to chat with Melo about his new shoe and take a tour of the gym. So let's check it out. What's up, guys? So we just had an awesome NBA 2K15 / 2-on-2 / M11 / surprise appearance from slash.
I'm here with you.
Yes, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. So you've been in the 2K family for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
Going on, I don't want to state how many years, but for a long time.
Do you remember the first time that you ever saw yourself in a video game?
Yeah, it was, I think, dating back to maybe 2003, 4. I was actually playing a video game, and the game had got unveiled, and my team was on there, and I was like, yo, this is, I never thought I would be in a video game.
Yeah.
But the game, as you know, it got so crazy and different now, and it's almost like it's real.
So have you ever played like in a really heated game of 2K?
With my son.
With your son?
With my son. My son is a 2K fan.
Really?
Like, he's a fanatic. He's diehard 2K. I don't like playing against him because I really don't know how to play the game.
Okay.
And he's nice.
And how old's your son?
7.
So you might be losing to a 7-year-old.
Yeah, but I try not to play with him because I know I'm a sore loser. And
yeah.
I don't want to take it out on him.
You don't want to get mad at a 7-year-old. That's not the best look. All right, so there's a lot of our users who use you.
Yep.
You're one of their favorite players because you're arguably one of the best scorers in the league. So what advice would you give to our users when they're playing with you? Any little tips? Any specialties you have that would work well for them?
I'm pretty sure that the users that uses me on the video game, they kind of believe that they have me down pat. You know, so these are gamers that we're talking about, people that's on the game all day long, and it ain't really nothing I can really say, you know, to the guys that, you know, the real gamers in the world.
It's a really cool community, and I can tell you that our users, you have a lot of fans there.
Thank you.
If you don't already in regular NBA, you have a lot of fans in our game.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's talk about the reason that we are here today. One is for your brand new shoe.
Yes.
The M11. So let's talk about it a little bit. What is this colorway?
This is the Concrete Island. You know, this is just a representation of, you know, kind of New York and what New York stands for. You know, if you're looking at the shoe, you see the you know, the speckles in the gray, which indicates, you know, the concrete that's out here.
I've noticed in all of your shoes, especially with this shoe, there is that little bit of glitz in it, and I really like it.
I try to put some glitz in it.
Yeah.
I try to.
Did you ever think when you were a kid, like, one day you'd have maybe millions of people wearing your shoe?
Not at all. I never really thought, I never believed that I would have a shoe, you know, my own signature shoe. So it's been times where, you know, I would draw on paper and notebooks and
That's awesome.
tables in school and get in trouble for it, but never.
Pencil on the desk.
Absolutely, never in a million years that I thought that, you know, I would have my own signature shoe.
Do you feel like your shoe has evolved since your very first?
1,000%. I think the shoe game has evolved. So, you know, the more the shoe game, you know, has evolved, I think we as designers have to evolve.
Right.
You know, so I'm already working on the M12 as we sit here and speaking. So, you know, all this feedback that I get, you know, from the M11, I'm taking that back into the design studio, and we're trying to come up with something special.
Stay ahead of that curve, but stay true to your brand.
1,000%.
Yes. Did you ever think you'd have your own gym too?
I never thought I'd have my own gym, especially not like this and, you know, with the Jordan brand, but being here in New York, we felt like New York needed something like this, you know, kind of that, you know, that man cave where, you know, all the guys could come to, even women, they could come here and, you know, kind of get off the streets or get, you know, away from whatever they're doing and just really have fun and enjoy.
Okay, so let's take a little tour.
Come on.
Kyrie Irving. And again, Anthony drives in. And good on the basket. A lot of talking. Anthony down low, working on Garnett. Guys, that's essential. Oh! Way all over the internet. I'm with you. Anthony, after a long jumper, missed from long range. It hammers it home. Back to Calderon. There's the three. That's good. Here's Anthony. The shot is good. And it's Anthony slamming it down. The lead gets thrown. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation. Thanks for tuning in.
I want to talk about the floor. What am I walking on here?
This is the top of New York. So this is kind of like the heavens, like in the skies, basketball in the skies. And you know, instead of just doing a regular, from the ground up view of the skyline, we wanted to put it up in the clouds and in the sky. So
It's crazy.
this is hand painted. So I'm into art, so I wanted to come, kind of get some artists to come in and kind of hand paint this. And I didn't really know what to expect, but I'll take my hat off to him for this.
It's awesome. So the first time you dunked, did you feel like you were in heaven? First time ever?
No, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was trying for I had 2 years of trying, and then one day it happened for me.
Into this little walkway, we have another map here.
This is the Mellow map. This
That's
is the map
awesome.
of New York right here.
So you can see, so this is, you grew up in Red Hook here.
So this is Red Hook. This is where I grew up at, I was born at. And then this map right here is, kind of the greater New York City area with the Knicks practice facility. And then we moved to this map, which is Manhattan and Brooklyn. And you have, some of the stores that, I go to, Madison Square Garden, Terminal 23, my cigar spot I like to go to, my house. Actually, that's my first time seeing that. They put my house on there. So.
Maybe be careful about broadcasting that to the world. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think you can see that.
And then we have a little collage going on here. We have another one of them. This is another colorway, or is this the same?
This is the Red Hook Sunset sneaker right here.
Awesome.
So this is actually the sunset that happens when you're looking at Red Hook. This is the color.
It's that color.
It's that sunset. Yes.
That's amazing. And now, dun dun dun, to the court.
This is the throne. This is the throne right here.
It's pretty peaceful in here right now.
It's peaceful right now. Real mellow in here right now. But
Yeah.
It gets loud, it gets rowdy, it gets fun. The music gets it going. You got people trash talking on the sidelines. You have games, going on.
So you've obviously played runs here.
Yes, I actually had a Mellow Pro Week.
Okay.
So I invited all the, the NBA players, the top pros to come in and just get away from, being in front of media and
Right.
the scrutiny and the negativity and just come here, kind of to this place where you can just, decompress a little bit and play basketball.
But I'm sure that you guys got pretty competitive. If you're bringing the top NBA athletes.
Yeah, no, it got competitive. It definitely got competitive. It was some magical moments here this summer.
The blue rim.
Yes, so the blue rim
It's the
is,
first time I've ever seen a blue rim.
we wanted to do something different.
Okay.
Rather than the typical orange rim. So when we was doing the court, if you kind of looking at the court, all the spots that you see on the floor are just the artists coming in with their hands and just splatting paint on the floor. Just make it fun, just make it, vibrant in here.
Yeah. For those viewers who may want to be in your shoes one day, maybe as a professional NBA player, maybe as just a businessman, because you've been so successful in business, what advice would you give to them to keep that dream alive?
I think, from a professional standpoint, it's just, just having that goal and having that dream and just, trying to achieve that and never giving up, regardless of what somebody tells you.
Right.
For me, it was just a matter of, just, putting the work in and putting the hours in just the same as I did on the basketball court, off the court.
Stay true to you.
Stay true to me.
Oh my
I'm presenting you a
gosh.
Terminal. You're officially in the Terminal 23 Hall of Fame.
That's awesome.
This is your own personal jersey with your tag on the back.
Oh my gosh,
So
how cool.
you can show this off.
Oh man, I'm legit now.
She's in the Terminal 23 Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you again.
Yes,
Really
thank you.
appreciate it.
That was awesome.
And now it's time to sharpen our skills. And this week we have gameplay director, Mr. Mike Wang, to break it all down.
The first shot we're going to talk about is the Euro step layup. Most players use it to split through seams in the defense or to beat a backpedaling defender in transition. To perform the Euro, drive at your defender and then move and hold the pro stick either back left or back right. Guys like Ginobili, Rondo, and Harden are masters at the Euro. If you attempt 50 Euro step layups in a single season in my career, you can earn the King of Euros badge, which will increase your ability to finish Euros at the rim. The next shot we're going to discuss is the floater. Players like Tony Parker, Steph Curry, D. Rose, and CP3 have made a living in the paint shooting them. Usually, it's a shot that guards will use to avoid getting blocked by bigs in the paint. To do it, drive down the lane and then move and hold the pro stick away from the hoop. Your player will pull up and throw up a little teardrop floater right over the top of the defense. If you want to earn the teardropper badge in my career, attempt at least 50 floaters in a single season. Now let's move on to mid-range post play. Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, and Dirk Nowitzki are great examples of players who know how to operate well from the high block. Press the post-up button to turn your back to the defense and then walk him down to the paint. From there are a number of moves you can use. The key is to keep your opponent guessing and knowing what's in your player's shot arsenal. These are just a few ways to score from mid-range, and remember there's a lot more to scoring than just shooting threes and dunking. I'll be back with more tips soon.
All-Star Weekend just around the corner, the My Park Championship is coming to a close. And guys, there's been a lot going on, so let's check it out. During last weekend's rival day, Old Town started off with the lead, but Sunset Beach snatched it away by Sunday morning. K-Green 11 and the rest of the Ballers played tough that last day, holding on to the victory. West Warren once again had a stellar performance, helping Old Town to earn that second place spot. Unfortunately, with Sunset winning and Old Town coming in second place, this means that Rivet City is now eliminated from the My Park Championship. The Rough Riders did make an incredible comeback these past few weeks, but that just wasn't enough to narrow the gap. But shoutouts to the Fat Cat Greedy and Ike BK for playing strong for their Rough Riders, winning 181 of the 188 games they each played. This weekend, Old Town better keep their heads up, because if the Ballers win one more rival day, then Sunset Beach will take the championship and unlock a brand new park. And don't forget that Rivet City can still act as a spoiler in this race, so every win is important. The stakes are the highest they have ever been. Prizes for the next rival day include 1,000 VC and a discount on new animations. You guys better get out there and ball up. Your community is counting on you. announcement before I get out of here. Make sure you stay tuned to next week's show because we'll be giving you a chance to unlock an exclusive M11 colorway. And you guys don't want to miss it. I'll see you soon.